Hello everyone, in this video I would like to explain about the difference between transform and apply function. This video explanation firstly will cover the usage of both transform and apply function and then go through their differences. So for transform and apply function, it has two usages. The first is to manipulate values, and the second is to be used in conjunction with group by results. So, the first, we're going to talk about the context of manipulating values. For the context of manipulating values, transform and apply function having three differences. The first, transform can manipulate a single row or column based on axis value. And then the second, transform cannot produce aggregated results. And the third, apply works with multiple series at a time, but transform is only allowed to work with a single series at a time. So let's talk about the first difference. The first difference is transform can manipulate a single row or column based on axis value. Suppose we have a data frame like this one, consists of three columns A, B, and C, and then let's say we would like to apply a lambda function that resulting D column that has a value equal to the row A plus row B plus row C. So this function will give a result of the sum of each row. For example, the sixth value on D column is resulted from 1 plus 2 and plus 3. Using the apply function, the code that we should perform is dfd equal to df dot apply lambda row equal to row A plus row B plus row C, comma, axis equal to 1. And then we got a new data frame with D column equal to the sum of each row. And then we try to apply this function using transform function, but then it doesn't work. Why? Because it's not possible in transform function because this function is only manipulate a single row or column based on axis value and doesn't manipulate a whole data frame. Okay, and then we're going to the second difference. The second difference is transform cannot produce aggregated result. Suppose we have a data frame like as shown in this table consists of two columns A and B, and then we're going to perform a function which will give a result equal to aggregate sum of each column. The code that we should perform is df.apply lambda x equal to x.sum. Because the data frame consists of two columns, then the result will show two values, which is sum of column A and sum of column B. And then we try to apply this function using transform function. And then we are getting error with transform function because as I've explained before that transform cannot produce aggregated result. So this claim by using the example is already proven. And then we're going to the third difference. The third difference is apply works with multiple series at a time, but transform is only allowed to work with a single series at a time. Suppose we have a data frame like this one, consists of two columns A and B. And then we define a function called subtract2, which equal to like column B subtract by column A. And then using the defined function, we would like to work with apply function, and the code is df.apply subtract2, comma axis equal to 1. And then the result is the subtract result of B and A. For example, for the first row, equal to 9 is resulted from 10 subtract by 1, and etc. And then we're going to apply this function using transform function. And then we're getting an error. Why? Because as I've mentioned before, the transform function is only allowed to work with a single series at a time. And then we try a different example. Actually, this example is the same with the first example, but the function is explicitly used on each apply and transform function. So basically, it also shows that this claim is proven. Okay, I think that's the explanation about the difference of transform and apply function for the context of manipulating values. And then we're going to the second topic, the difference of transform and apply function for the context of being used in conjunction with group by result. In conjunction with group by result, Pandas transform and apply function having two differences. The first is transform returns a series that has the same length as the input, and then apply works with multiple series at a time. However, transform is only allowed to work with a single series at a time. Before we going to the examples, we will define a data frame like this one, consists of three columns, column key, A and B. And then we will show an example that will prove that a transform function return a series that has the same length as the input. For example, we have a defined function called group sum, and then we would like to apply this function in combine with group by function. So let's say the data frame is called gr data ap, because we would like to use apply combined with group by function, and the code we will perform is df.groupby key, and then we would like to get the aggregated result of column A, so we choose A in here, dot apply group sum, and then we will get a result that has a length of 3 that shows a group of key, because we have 3 group of key, there is A, B, and C, then we get the sum of column A based on the group of key. We will compare the result of how transform combined with group by, and the code that we will perform is gr data tr, because we would like to apply transform function. Actually, this data frame could be called anything, but in this case, I would say this data frame is called data tr equal to df dot group by key. We choose a column that transform group sum, and then we can see that the result has the length the same as data frame that we use to perform this code. So it's proven that transform function returns a series that has the same length as the input. And then we're going to the second difference. The second difference is apply works with multiple series at a time. However, transform is only allowed to work with a single series at a time. So let's suppose that we will define a function called subtract2, which is a subtraction of column A and column B and column A. For example, we will perform a code that is df.groupByKey apply subtract2. So the result of the code is shown in this result. We will group by key, and then we will get the subtract of column B and column E. Okay, we will try to perform this function using transform function, and then we get an error. So this claim is proven that apply works with multiple series at a time. However, transform is only allowed to work with a single series at a time for the context of the use of Pandas Transform and apply function in conjunction with group by. So that's all. Thank you for watching.